Hi there, my name's Ellen Bennett, and I'm the founder and CEO of Hedley Bennett. Thought I'd start with the mask that changed our lives. I'm sitting in my factory right now here in Vernon, California. I've had my company Hedley Bennett for 8 years now, and we normally make aprons and workwear for the culinary world and people that make things and that show up and work hard. And over the last 3 weeks, our entire life and company and world changed right before our eyes, and it was a lot, and it's still a lot. I have the gray hairs to prove it, and the gloves, apparently. One of the wildest things about how COVID-19 has changed our company and everything we're doing is, we have a 16,000 square foot factory here in LA, and we have all the machinery and the equipment and the sewing machines and the teams. We're fully vertical, so our cutting and sewing and distribution and customer service, marketing, product development, everything happens here from the factory for our aprons. And when Governor Cuomo almost 3 weeks ago said that he was running out of supplies in New York, I had just been in New York a little bit before that, and I knew the tidal wave that was coming. And I looked around at my factory and our team, and I saw Christian Siriano said, I can jump in and help. He's an amazing designer. And I thought, I can't not do something. We've got to help. We cannot just go home and not help, considering we have the infrastructure to do this. And so we, in what felt like years, but really was only 24 hours, we got together with Dr. Bob over FaceTime, of course, social distancing, and we put together a pattern. We made several samples. We sped everything up that, again, normally takes months to develop. We, in the essence of needing it quickly so that we could help our community out immediately, we set up a buy one, donate one model on our website, and we got to work. We started offering them on our website the next day, and by Monday, which was a day later, we were off and running and in production in our factory. And the crazy thing is that my team just said, yes, we're going to do this. We're going to show up and we're going to make this happen, because that's what we do. And as entrepreneurs, we're constantly navigating challenging situations and finding solutions when sometimes it seems like there are none. And it's our job. We're like firefighters. And that's why we got involved with all of this. And the really beautiful thing is that our community jumped on board with us. And, to date, we have shipped tens of thousands of units, and we've had over 100,000 masks donated, actually 110,000 last time I checked. And these masks are providing so many jobs for so many people, because now it's not just our own team that's working on them in our factory, but it's all the vendors, the shippers, the suppliers, the elastic vendors, the hardware vendors, the label vendors, and all of their teams that now also are working for this cause. And, I tallied it up. I actually asked our head of production, how many people do you think are working now because of this? And she said over 300. And that's so beautiful and special and such a silver lining in all of this. And that isn't to say that it's been easy. It's been incredibly challenging. And we are up against supply chain challenges on a global level like I can't even explain to you. Everything from delayed shipments on raw materials to airplanes, being grounded. Grounded, is that how you say it? All these airplanes are not typically traveling the way they normally would. So there's way less vessels for FedEx, DHL, UPS, you name it. Things are taking forever to get through customs because they have limited team members. I tried to order a book the other day off Amazon, and it says delivery will be May 5th. Amazon is the king of quick delivery, so you can imagine if they're being affected, the whole world's being affected. So every day we are coming into the office and just figuring it out and continuing to push and continuing to just keep going and navigate the potholes that are very much out there. And, you know, when fabric runs out from one supplier, we turn to another supplier. And if one factory can't move and do the things we need them to get done in the time that we need to get done, we find more resources. And we've had to add on team members for customer service. And my team is working double, sometimes triple time to make all of this happen. And you know what? It's not even like a problem. It's like we are running and living off of adrenaline right now. And I think we're all just really happy to be able to help and to do our part. And that's what we all have to do. And we have to remember that we're all in this together, and we are all just, God, we just have to be patient with ourselves and the situation. And we got to stay home. For those of you that can, it's like you got to stay home, stay safe, and like stay strong. We cannot let this get us down. And I think that's really why we called our mask the Wake Up and Fight mask. It's about just every day is a new day, and rain or shine, whatever's going on out there, you got to show up for yourself, for your family. If that means taking care of yourself, then that's what it means. And I love that we can be a little part of people's lives and part of this journey. And it does make it feel like we're all in this together. So, you know, if you want to be a part of this, you can buy one and donate one on our website, hedleyandbennett.com/mask. Just know that you're a part of something much bigger. It definitely feels more than a mask. It feels like a movement. And I am so proud to be a part of this and so grateful for the experience, and honestly I just think, you know, when I look back at this many, many years later, it's like everyone who survived COVID-19 as a world, it's a big one. It's a doozy, but we'll get through it. Thank you for having me. Signing off from the Hedley and Bennett HQ. If you want to follow along on the journey, you can follow me on Ellen Bennett on Instagram or Hedley and Bennett. Thanks, guys. Bye.